Hello and welcome to day one of not being able to do DT in class. Quick little activity here just to have a play with what you can do with Fusion 360. Just going to take a look at a couple features that we haven't really looked at in class yet. First thing I'm going to do, I am in the new version, so you just might have to take a look at the old version if you're using it and see where the similar buttons are. But I'm going to come up, I'm going to go create sketch. And like normal, I'm just going to pick a plane to do a sketch on. I've got that plane, and now I can start drawing in this space. So say I want to do some sort of pipe. So I'm going to grab this circle tool here, and I'm going to grab a circle. Now let's say I want to make this 150 millimeters, so I go 150. And it's a pipe, so I'm going to go 100 in another circle. So that means my pipe's wall thickness is 25 mils thick. It's a pretty thick pipe. I'm going to finish that sketch, and it's bringing it back in a three-dimensional space. And I'm going to start a new sketch. Now you'll see my planes have shown up again. I'm going to pick this plane here, which is perpendicular to that sketch that I've already done. So if we look, there's that sketch. Just to save some of the geometry for this, I'm going to go to Create, Project Include, Project, and I'm going to project just the line down the middle so we can see it. I'm going to click OK, and you can see now that that line has been projected. I'm going to click on this orientation cube to bring my drawing back into space so I can still see there's that dot, there's that line, everything's there. And I'm going to come in and draw a spline. So fit between points on spline. Now because our pipe's quite large, the spline is going to have to be quite large. So I've got my shape there. So you can see that I've got that nice splined line. I'm going to finish the sketch again. So I've got my shape and I've got my spline. Now this might be a bit tight, but let's see what happens. Up under Create, I've got another tool that I'm going to use called Sweep. So I'm going to click on Sweep. I'm going to click on my profile. So you can see selected, there's my profile. And I'm going to click on the Select for Path. Click on that line, and you'll see that it's going to sweep that pipe along. You can play around with some of the different things that you've got here. You could add a taper to it, let's say, I don't know, 2 degrees. So it's going to get bigger as it goes. You could say, let's say -2 degrees and see what happens. So it'll get smaller as it goes. So you can play around, oh, that's 0.2, -2. That doesn't like that one. So let's just leave that at 0. You can play around with twist, although that's not really going to matter because we did a round pipe. Play with the settings, see what you see. There's different path types. But like that, we go OK, and now we've got a nice swept pipe. So really simple little activity that you can do if you're looking to adding sweeping or piping or some sort of bent piece into a project idea. It's a good way to do it. All right.